Good morning, YouTube. It is a Taco Tuesday. It is also Thanksgiving week. So, if you are on your lunch break, go have a taco or go have a burrito. Whichever one floats your boat. I might have a couple of small burritos a little bit later for lunch. So, yeah. Anyways, I have your cards here. I haven't seen anybody to give a specific reading to yet. At least not on here. I did one for my soul sister on TT yesterday, and I uploaded it on my Instagram. But I did yesterday was 4 different readings for the guys from Twin Paranormal, and they each got one, and one for Colin from the Paranormal Files, and I was thinking about doing one for Narrator and his wife, but I haven't quite got there yet. So today, however, I'm going to do what I usually do, and that is a random one for the collective today. As most of you know, I have got a goal in mind to hit 50 subscribers here to YouTube by my birthday, which is in May. Actually, it's mid-May. These keep coming out together. So, that is my goal. That way I can start doing lives on YouTube. I have to have 50 subscribers in order to go live on YouTube. So, I know I had that on my old YouTube account, but I don't have that anymore, so I'm pretty sure if I wanted it back, I could, but I don't know if I want it back. It's got a long one. And normally, with this deck, you're only supposed to give out 4, but somebody really wants to talk to somebody. I have to move my coffee out of the way. Like I said, for lunch, I'm probably going to have a taco or something. Looks like that's it. Okay. So, we're going to do the first row, and then we're going to move on to the second row. Okay. So, your first card out is Afraid. It's okay to let go of any insecurities. So if you're insecure about something, let go of it, okay? Don't be afraid. Because it's just, I don't know what you're being insecure about, but it's okay to let it go, okay? You don't need to hold on to it. The next one is in reverse. Transformation. Enter into the light from the darkness, and it's in reverse. So you have done this. That's why it's this way. You have done this already. I don't know what your darkness was, but you have already done this. but you still have the insecurity that you need to pull out from, okay? Friendship. Successful couples are friends. Yes, this is very true. Okay? You see the most wonderful couples and things were friends first, and were able to, and definitely not afraid to jump into the next chapter of their lives together. Okay, you see a lot of people these days, probably back starting in the 80s or 90s, that would be too afraid to go from friends to an actual relationship because they claim they didn't want to screw up their friendship. But in all actuality, they would have been, that fear kept them from a forever relationship that would have gone through the test of time. Okay. And usually those kind of people were in a relationship in a past life. But you can't let things like that stop you. If you are friends and something tells you both that you need to be together as a couple, do it. Don't be afraid. Okay. The next one is upside down as well. Denial. See, the truth in the situation is in reverse. Okay. So you're done denying whatever you were in denial about. I don't know what your denial was or what you were having issue with, but you're done with the denial. You're done with the BS, okay? Which is good. That's definitely a good thing. Timing. Allow everything to unfold in the correct timing. Okay? There's so many of us that don't quite understand this one. Okay? All it means is you are not in charge of when shit happens. Okay? You are not the one in charge of that. That is someone else's, everything in divine timing. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard that saying. All that means it's not in your timing. Okay? And the more you push for your timing, the longer something is going to take to happen. Okay? Or it may not happen at all. So be careful. Allow it in God and in Yeshua and Yahweh's timing. Allow it that way. Okay? Especially when it comes to love and romance. Okay? That is not your timing. Limbo is in reverse. Seek clarity in your decisions. Seek them back up. Okay, if you're trying to go like headlong into a situation, you need to kind of sit in limbo for a minute. And you need to say, okay, what is the pros and the cons? What does Yahweh want me to do? And then proceed. And then once you make a decision, okay, stand by that fucking decision. Do not allow anybody to tell you, oh, go there or go here. Once you make that decision, basically once you and Yahweh make that decision, stick with it. Okay? Do not back down from that decision. Okay? That's what that means. And that's okay. Do not back down from when you and Yahweh come to a decision on a relationship together. That'll make that relationship or friendship or whatever it is be that much stronger. Okay? Reciprocate expressed shared feelings. So, if you like somebody, like seriously like somebody, and they like you too, take the time to show them. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't need money to show them, however, okay? And it doesn't always involve sex either. It could be maybe making them something, or cooking for somebody. It depends on what your love language happens to be, and show it. Um, and and if that person, however they show their love language, allow them to do that. Okay? Love language for everybody is different. Okay? The following is upside down. Karmic. Notice the notice the karmic lessons in the situation. You've done that. What are your lessons in what was the lesson that you needed to learn from past relationships in order to make the current one that you're in, make it work? What were those karmic lessons that you yourself had to learn in order to have a good relationship now with the person you're with? Okay? That is for you to know. You don't need to tell me. I'm just putting it out there that you need to understand that, and obviously you do. Okay? That's not for me to know. Resolutions. Okay. Strive for harmonious solutions. So, what makes your relationship harmonious? What do you think you could do in order to make it more harmonious? More put together, more and I'm not saying it's not happy right now. What I'm saying is, what can you do to bring it so it's more harmonious than it currently is? Or are you doing everything you can to make it as harmonious as possible? Just a little food for thought, that's all. Okay? Stuff to think about. Choices. Pause, okay, before making a choice. A lot of people have this problem, especially when it comes to possibly trying to start a family. Do you think it's time for you to start a family? Also, you have to remember that's not necessarily your decision either. That's someone else's. But if you have been together a really long time and you believe it's time, you're also working on God's time for that too. Case in point, with my ex-husband and I, we were living in Ohio, and we both, at the same time, had a calling to go back to Colorado before we got pregnant with William. Something told us we were never going to conceive William unless we went back to Colorado, which we did. And not even 6 months later, I was pregnant with William. So, again, when you're called to do something like that, we had to pause for a minute and go, okay, do we stay here where we could possibly lose that choice, or that lose that opportunity, or do we go back and do what God wants us to do? So we chose to go back. After we talked it out, we chose to go back. And we paused for that decision. Okay? So you need to pause before you make a very serious decision, especially if you're in a relationship or a marriage and you want to have children. You need to think about a lot of things and really pause and really decide, is this what God really wants me to do right now, or is this a decision that I want to make for myself? So always when it's a big decision, take a breath, step back, and discuss it with each other, and then decide and talk to Yahweh about it. Okay, talk to Yahweh and see what He says. Okay, He will let you know one way or another whether it's a good idea or not, or if it's the right timing or not. Gratitude. A thank you goes a long way. You do, whoever this is for, you are great at this. Okay? You are wonderful at this. If someone opens a door for you, you say thank you. Someone brings in your packages from outside when they come to visit without asking. You're great at saying thank you. That's an awesome quality to have in friendship or relationship or anything else in between. Okay? Lessons. Love teaches us many lessons. Yes, it does. It doesn't matter what kind of love it is. It could be love of family, friends, or a relationship. Love teaches us many lessons. The good, the bad, and the indifferent. And it's how you work through those lessons that shows what kind of person you truly are. Okay? It does. Love is there in all situations to teach us lessons, good, bad, or indifferent. Sometimes those lessons from people that we are supposed to love can come back and say, okay, this person was not right. This person was trying to screw with me. This person, and it'll tell you what friends or family were really, truly there for you or not. Okay? That's the way it works, unfortunately. Okay? Teamwork. So this is basically telling you both people in a relationship need to work together in order to make a relationship work. It's not just one-sided. Both people need to be able to put in the work it takes in order for a relationship to grow. Okay? And thrive. Both people need to be able to put in the work, not just one person. Okay? A relationship is and always will be a two-way street. Everybody has to put 100% in all the time. It's not do what I say or anything like that. It's people working together as a team. Okay, to make it work. Okay. Then you got ask the angels for help. Now, if you are struggling with something, yes, ask the angels to help you out. But you are doing so well with each other currently that the angels are just standing in the background waiting for something to they're just standing there, actually just standing there watching. They'll be there if you need them, but right now you don't need them. But they will be there if you need to ask them something, and they will give you the answers. Yahweh is the angel of all angels, and He will be there no matter what. Okay? Let's see if they have anything else to say. Actually, let's use the other deck. Okay. No. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. The God's like, Yahweh's like, no. Okay, I'm not going to argue. No better than that. See if there's anything else that he wants to say to you. That was too far in there to do anything with. Ooh, these came out together. Good God. Okay. So, now you have compromise. Compromise doesn't mean one person's has to submit, okay? And you get that, okay? Compromise is not submission. And it's not. And you understand that. Both of you understand that. You both get that. It's a two-way road, okay? It's not one over the other, okay? It's a two-way street, so to speak. The other one is also upside down, and it's honesty. Relationships need trust. Now, I don't know. This one might be a little different. Is someone in the relationship struggling with trust issues, maybe not with you, but because of a former relationship, and they haven't discussed that with you because they don't feel like it's any of your business because you are different people. Now, that depends on the person, but honesty is always the best policy, whether it hurts or not to bring it up. Honesty is always, always, always the best policy. Free will. The path you take is up to you. So, which means, okay, you have, again, two paths going two different directions. Do you take the one that goes this way or the one that goes this way? You have that right to choose which way you go. But also keep in mind when you have that choice as well, that you also have a choice to stop and go, wait, this is the wrong path I chose, so I need to go back this way. And that's okay to do that. Okay? Perfectly fine. Mistakes is in reverse. We all make mistakes, and you have learned from your mistakes. Okay? It doesn't mean you're not going to make any more. It just means the ones in the past that you've already made, you've learned the lessons from those mistakes that you needed to learn. Okay? Disagreements. Agree to disagree. And this is a good one. That's what it means this way. So you guys are already good at this. Okay? Disagreements are something that comes with every relationship, whether it be friends, family, romantic relationships. There's always going to be a disagreement somewhere. That's how you learn and grow with each other. It's another way. If you ever are in a relationship and you never argue, there's something wrong. That doesn't mean you have to have a blow-up fight or a blow-up argument. It just means there's going to be areas where you disagree on a situation. Somebody's going to see it differently than you will. And that's okay. Agree to disagree and then drop it, bury the hatchet, and do not dig it back up. Okay? But you guys are good at that, hence why that card is upside down. There's a lot of people that aren't. Some people will dig up that hatchet and when they're angry, and those kind of relationships do not last. Always bury the hatchet. Agree to disagree if you have to, and then just leave it alone. Don't allow it to come back to bite you in the ass later. Like I said, there are a lot of people that have that issue. They will dig shit up just because they're angry with you. And it's not a pretty picture. It's not a pretty situation. Okay? It's not something that you want to keep digging up. Especially if it's something bad. Like, seriously bad. And never, ever, ever throw an old relationship in someone's face either. Good, bad, or indifferent. Okay? Don't ever do that either. This person was better than you at this, or something like that. Don't ever do that. Oops, sorry about that. So your next card is also upside down. Happiness. Unlock the door to happiness. You've already done this. You've already unlocked all the doors in your heart that you need to in order for your happiness. You've unlocked that. The person you're with, I don't know if they have or not, but you have. You've done all the work. You've put in the work that you needed to put in. Admitting. It's okay to admit errors and put things right. So if you mess up or the other person messes up, admit those mistakes. Admit when you're wrong. Don't be afraid to admit when you're wrong. There's a lot of people that when they're wrong, they won't admit it. They'll deflect and make the other person feel like poo. They'll make them feel like shit. Admit the mistakes that you have made. Put them right in any way that you possibly can. And then move on. Okay? Curiosity. Learn to be curious about each other. This could refer to anything. What are you curious about when it comes to your significant other? What things that you don't know would you like to know about the person you're with? Be curious. There's always something new that you can be curious about. Okay? With your significant other or whatever. This one's upside down. Sincere. Someone close to you is being sincere. Someone is not being sincere. Someone's being standoffish with you. They might be talking trash. This person might be talking trash about the current relationship that you're in to cause an issue. They're not being honest with you. So you have someone in the background trying to cause chaos to destroy something that's good because they are jealous of what you currently have. So be careful of that. Okay? Be very, very careful. Stability. Set a standard. A solid foundation. Someone wants to rock the foundation that you've already established. Someone wants to destroy it. The foundation you and your significant other have already established together, someone wants to destroy it. So they're trying to rock this shit. Okay? Don't allow that to happen. Don't that person is what we call a wolf in sheep's clothing. Do not allow them anywhere near you. Or your significant other either. Ahead. Focus on what's in front. So, in your current relationship, where do you see it going in 5, 10 years? Is there children in said relationship by then? Is there a new house, a new vehicle, a new this, a new... It doesn't have to be a money situation. Are you in a more stable area where you can afford to be in a stable home? It doesn't have to be a big, gigantic house. It can just be perfect for your situation. Okay? So look forward to basically a brighter tomorrow for you and your loved one. Don't allow past shit to come back and bite you. The next one is in reverse. And it's talking about a celebration. Someone's trying to stop a celebration from coming to fruition for you. Okay? I don't know what kind of celebration, but they're trying to stop it. So you could be wanting to ask someone to be your forever. You might be in just you're wanting to ask somebody to be your fiance. And someone's trying to stop it from happening. Someone's trying to stop your happiness from coming true. You are happy with the person you're with. You want to take the next step. And somebody's in the background saying, no, fuck that. They're trying to stop your happiness from going forward. They want what you have. They're jealous of what you have, so they're going to use whatever they can to fuck it up. Okay? Do not allow that to happen. Okay. Let's see if they have anything else to say. This has been a long one. I'm sorry. Yeah, don't allow other people to fuck up your shit. Because if you allow them to fuck up your shit, especially if it's a forever person, and you allow them to come between it, you will be unhappy. Your forever person will be unhappy. And it's going to be bad. Those two are back behind each other. Lacey's back there cleaning himself. Crazy dog. Oh, these ones are together. Oh, these are together too. But there's things you need to think about when you're wanting to move forward, and you always have to keep your eye on. Maybe you have a past person that's been in your life that wants to fuck shit up for you. Okay? And it could be that. The person could be jealous. They lost you. They realized what they've lost. And now it's coming back to bite them in the ass. And it's their own fault. Okay. Affection. Showing affection creates a loving bond. Yes, it does. Take the time out of your day to show the person you love how much you love them. Again, it doesn't have to be showing them with a bought gift. You can make them something. You could, in my case, if they ask for whatever kind of, whatever. It doesn't have to be money, and it doesn't always have to involve sex. Okay? Everybody's love language is different. Understanding. Happy couples understand each other. The person you were with last didn't get this card. Okay? They didn't understand you at all. Whoever the past person was, they didn't get who you were. They didn't understand jack about you. You tried to understand everything about them, but they didn't reciprocate it back. That's why your relationship with the past person went to shit. And now you are in a better place with a better person, and the one in the past is pissed off and wants it back. What'd you say? Karma's a bitch. Next one is upside down. Heal. Release your heart. This person has not done that fully. Otherwise, they would be willing to let you go and let you move on with the person you're meant to be with. Return. Someone from your past may return. Again, this person wants to come back. The old person wants to come back to you. Don't allow it to happen, okay? It'll come back to bite you. Don't let them anywhere near your new life. Faithfulness. Fidelity builds happy relationships. Yes, it does. Now that could have been something that didn't happen with the past person. There was the person, or you, most likely the other person was not faithful. Or it could have been anything. But you are very, very faithful with each other. The new relationship you're in, you're very faithful with each other. You don't step out on each other. And it's making that your bond with the new person that much stronger. Okay? Talk is your next one. Talking helps your relationship stay alive. Yes, it does. If you take the time out from your busy day and talk to each other, and I don't mean texting, and I don't mean on the phone, face to face. No, I get some relationships are long distance for a short time or whatever, and as long as you're communicating and talking to each other, even if it is on the phone, texting you can't get real feelings out. If you're anything like me, you have to hear the person's voice in order to have that connection. Texting's okay, but hearing their voice is how you, because if you hear their voice, they cannot hide feelings. They cannot hide anything. You can hear it in the the structure of the voice that you are hearing. Good, bad, or indifferent. Okay? That's why you need to talk. Either if it's a longer distance, you need to talk on the phone. No texting. Okay? I come from that kind of generation. We didn't have cell phones back then. Okay? When I was growing up, we didn't have cell phones. You had to hear their voice on the phone or in person in order to figure out what's really going on. Okay? Sacrifice. True love is sacrifice. Yes, yes it is. And I don't mean like sacrificing as in taking away from. Again, love is a two-way street. Sacrifice in time that you, and energy and honesty and doing the things that you need to do in order to keep your relationship from crumbling and going to shit. Go out, take that time. Take them on a coffee date. Something simple. Take them around the lake. Hold their hand and walk around the ocean or the lake. Go out and just enjoy nature together. Hold their hand. That's sacrificing your time to spend time with that person. It's healthy. It's a good thing to have. Okay? Heaven. Your loved ones are always with you on the other side. I have loved ones on the other side. Okay? I have 2 that I was very, very, very close to on the other side. Actually, more than that. But I mean, I know they're always with me. Okay? Whoever has passed on that you used to care about, they're with you. They're always in your heart. You're always carrying that love with you. Always. So keep carrying it with you. It's always there. Okay? And it'll help in more ways than you realize. Value your relationship. So the current relationship that you are in, value it. Okay? Value it. And obviously you do. Otherwise, this card would be in reverse. Value the relationship you are currently in. Okay? Next one is in reverse. Expectations. Have realistic expectations. You don't really have expectations. You just kind of put your heart on your sleeve, and if the person doesn't return your feelings, you just deal with it. Okay? So you already have the realistic expectations after all the BS that you were in a past relationship, and I don't know what that relationship was like. So I can't speak to what it was. But right now, the one you're in, you already have really good expectations for it, and they're already realistic. Whatever they may be. Good, bad, or indifferent. Okay? simple. What? Now I'm going to pull these out the way they decide. These are the last of them. And I know I'm sorry this was really, really long, but it's very important. Let's come out together. Okay. Okay. So now, the last division is abundance. This is talking about abundance of love. Okay. Look forward to it. Don't be afraid of it. You have an abundance of love headed your way. Okay. You might already be in a relationship that's going to bring you more abundance than you already have. Okay? Excuse me. The next one's in reverse. Arrival. Love may be right around the corner. It might be already smacking you in the face. That's why it's in reverse. Okay? You currently are probably already in that relationship already. Thinking. You may be on somebody's mind. Now, I think in this case, it's the ex's. You're on the ex's mind. But don't let this stop you from moving on with your current person. Because you're always on their mind, too. Whether you're right next to them or if you're, at work or whatever you are doing, you're always on this person's mind. You're probably on the ex's mind as well. But don't let that come to chemistry. Embrace a moment of attention. So if you're with this person, take the time to steal a hug, a kiss. Take the time. Okay. Wish. Make a wish. What is your wish going to be in this relationship that you're currently in? What is the wish that you want to make? I think on this upcoming full moon, that wish that you have, you can make that wish on that full moon. Or on a star, or whatever you choose to make it on. Make your wish. Okay? Wishes do come true. Next one's in reverse. Infinity. Your love is timeless. This is going back to the other person. They thought they had you for the rest of their life. For eternity. But they found out otherwise, didn't they? Now, I believe with this new person, you do have that. But with this old person, you didn't. And it's coming back to bite them in the ass. Triangle. express your okay. Hold on. Now I really do need my magnifying glass for a second, guys. Leave it to the end and then I need it, huh? Sorry about the light. Okay, this is talking about firm decisions. Okay. Stick to a decision. You have, okay, picture, you have 3 different options. Okay? Each one has a different outcome in your current relationship. And 2 are not good. 1 is good. Choose before you make the final decision in your head, with Yahweh's help, take all the good, the bad, and indifferent before you make a decision, and then you need to stick with it. Okay? I don't know what that decision is for or about or whatever. The next one is upside down. Manifest. Be clear in your basically manifest. Okay? What you are manifesting before you got with this person that you're currently with, you are manifesting the type of person that you wanted. Okay? You are manifesting everything that you wanted, down to how they were going to treat you. You manifested it, and you finally got it. Hence why this is upside down. You manifested everything. You worked on this manifestation of the person that you wanted for you, and how you wanted them to treat you, and they did the same. And this is why the ex is jealous. You manifested it. It's come to fruition now. And you're currently with this correct person. Separation. Separation is not the end. This card right now is how the ex is feeling. You left. You couldn't take the bullshit no more. You left. But she is thinking to herself, or it could be a guy, he's thinking, okay, we're separated. It's not the end. When all actuality, in this case, yes, it's over. Okay? Now, if you are currently, depending on the situation, if you are separated from a loved one that you're supposed to be with because an ex is causing shit, it doesn't mean it's the end of that relationship. It just means it needs to be fixed. Okay? And if you really, really love each other, it can be fixed. But in this case, this is falling on someone that is an ex, maybe an ex-fiance, ex-boyfriend, ex-whatever. And they're looking at it like, it's not the end for us, and I'm going to make sure of that. So this person is still not necessarily in love with you. They're jealous. And they want the control back. Don't give it to them. So you may have to say, you caused an issue with me and my current person. And now we are separated, but it is not the end of us. And we both know it. Okay. That may make sense to some people and not so much sense to others. Journey. Be adventurous. And there's a lot of ways to be adventurous. Okay? Whatever that looks like for you, be adventurous. Don't just be someone that has to have the same thing all the damn time, the same way, every time. Be adventurous. It could mean anything for anybody. Whatever it means for you, do it. Okay? New beginnings. Look forward to a new beginning. So the person that you're with, what kind of new beginning are you looking forward to? It could be anything. So are you possibly thinking about putting a ring on it? Are you thinking about having little ones? What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about for a new beginning? Or are you currently looking at a relationship with somebody? And maybe that could be your new beginning. It depends on what's going on in your life right now. It could be you're looking to put a ring on it, or someone's looking to put a ring on you. Okay? Look forward to that kind of situation. Past. Leave the past in the past where it belongs. Okay? Do not dig up that shovel. If you buried the hatchet, leave it buried. You don't need to dig it up. Because especially if you have a horrible relationship with somebody that you buried the hatchet with so you could move on peacefully with somebody else, don't dig that back up. Do not. Okay? Get 2 more cards. Forgive. Okay? The art of forgiveness makes... Okay, so basically this one's basically, it doesn't matter who needs the forgiveness. Is it you that needs to forgive yourself for something? Is it forgiving the past person for their mistakes so you can be happy? Forgive and let go of that. Okay? Do not allow it to screw up a current relationship. Speaking of, letting go is in reverse. Letting go is sometimes necessary, and it's in reverse. This person, whoever this person was in the past, be careful. They are not letting go. They never loved you to begin with, but they're still not letting go. They're jealous as shit. Okay? So you yourself have to find a way to say, F that. I've already let you go. Okay? I've let you go. I saw through the BS. I moved on. Which you have. But the other person hasn't. Because they want to still control you. And tell you how to live your life. You've let go. You said, fuck that. I'm done. I moved on to greener pastures, so to speak. And you cannot, you have no right to fuck with me anymore. Okay. I know this was long. If it resonated with you, leave a like, leave a comment. Subscribe if you want to. I would like to, like I said earlier, reach my goal of 50 subscribers by my birthday, so I can start going live. And yeah, if any of you would like to have a personal reading of your own, DM me. If you follow me on any other social media other than Facebook, you can DM me there as well. And I will see you all later. Sorry it was so long, but it was one of those things. Anyways, love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Go have a taco or a burrito, and I will see you all later. Love y'all. Peace.